I'm assuming at this point that I just need to get the key from Tony somehow, but...
Luckily, I'm a... Damn.
Yeah, that's probably the running gag of the game, is that there's so many things that could pick that lock, and none of them do. Okay. Do you have anything new to say?
The first aid cap...
What? Did you injure it?
Not yet.
Not unless you want
what?
hints.
Tell me when you I'll have a good long laugh, and then...
You wouldn't have some coffee somewhere around here, would you?
Since you've been staying with me, I've only had decaf. And even that is too strong. Maybe I should finally get rid of the coffee grinder. It's just using up space, like you.
I need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean...
End of discussion. Start earning your own money, and you'll be able to buy your own food.
Bye-bye, Mr. Hoover? Did I disappear?
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Chat, am I still with you? Pretty please tell me yes, I am? Unless I hit a button. Stream is still here according to what I'm looking at. Sorry. Scary. Well, I was looking at wrapping this up relatively quickly. Well, I was looking at wrapping this up 45 minutes ago, but... What was I doing? Stuff to grind up into coffee. I don't think I... Well...
There really is some blackish powder in there. But how can I extract it without blowing myself up again?
Okay. How can I extract it? Can I syringe it out?
This can only be used for injections, not
Objection! Exjection! Can I scalpel it open?
Well, there we go. Black powder.
Woo-ha.
Huh. Blackish powder.
Is it black or is it blackish? Make up your mind, man.
A pinch of black powder.
Oh, it's not going to let me do anything.
Still 2 ingredients missing.
So this is our suitcase of the new area.
Just for certain ingredients. Because if you look at the recipe, you have to combine a few ingredients together to make master ingredients.
Right. So there's the black powder. Oh, and it even has check marks next to it. That's convenient. Oh, yeah, I need to put the stimulant in there. I don't have my hot carrot pea nut whatever yet. Got my stimulant.
Stimulant?
What's hot is shaped vaguely like this. And
Yeah. Finepper. Where is it? It's not this way. Why would it be this way? Because that would be the direction that I was going, and that would be convenient. In my defense, that still doesn't look like a pepper.
It's because I put little carrot lines around it.
Yeah. Hot beans, if it didn't look like a carrot, I'd be okay with. Alright, so let's slice this off with... Will a dentist drill work? I think I know what the...
Fire in the inventory! Fire in the inventory! Ooh, wish I had some kind of protection.
we heard him so hard he started speaking in German. Excellent. We're going to put on the fire protection gloves.
Well, this game was originally made in German.
Right, but it's just funny that it suddenly...
Once in a while, it just glitches into German. Actually, most of the Daedalic games do that. They'll have 1 or 2 lines that never got translated.
Okay. You want a pepper.
What do you got there? Isn't it enough for you to scatter your crap all over my house? Do you really have to lug it into my store, too?
Actually, I wanted to give you a little treat.
You could do that by dropping dead.
Okay, then. Do I know German?
Chili?
I've traveled a few times over to German-speaking countries and have taught myself enough of the language to get by in a shop, but otherwise, no, not really. Unless you're talking about Rufus like he's me,
I'll
in which
call
case...
this blend
No.
Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer.
He-Man.
Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Oh, the crank. Grind it up real good.
Ground with love. I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No.
Closing the door like a good little terrible person.
Ground with love.
How about you? You want some of
Holy
this?
crap, that'd be suicide.
Oh, well, I went to German-speaking countries as part of other trips. So, for example, I went with my choir to Austria, among other places. I was with the People-to-People Student Ambassador Program way back in the day. And also went to Austria there, in Switzerland. Ground it like ground man. Okay, so, what do I got yet? I took care of this. Now I need water. So we do have water over here. It doesn't look that lovely.
Ah!
Fun.
This brings water to the houses, or with fluid nitrogen, depending on the escape plan.
Can I do both of those at once? No, I can't. Oh, Sam & Max, yes. I've played through Sam & Max Hit the Road, the LucasArts one. I've also played the Season 1 and Season 2 of the Telltale Sam & Max games. And in general, I enjoy them. They have their ups and downs, but they're fun. Clean water, energy rich, yes. So, let me go back. Let me just remind myself
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exact.
what the deal is here.
How does that
Oh, the chief detonator uses magnets to then, and I give a signal to the miner, who,
Okay.
and after that,
Right, thanks.
So if I need to blow stuff up, I'll use the magnet on them.
About
Do we have
again,
any new
what
names
was-
I can do here? Nope.
done anything. See,
Rufus.
Okay. So I will keep that in mind in case I need something to be blown up. I think it's time to go back into Wenzel's house because he's got water options.
Hey, Wenzel. What? Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again? You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
Do you have any idea?
Clear wolf. That stuff only
So what? My
legend has that's how we got to be
Right,
mayor
the
of
divining
Quebec.
rod.
They say that there are still a few bottles.
That's my old man. He left Deponia, but instead of bequeathing me his fortune, he hid it.
At least he left you the divining rod. Maybe it is possible to find some water with it.
Dream on.
Okay, so we have a reason to go to the town hall, well, we have a reason to go to the town hall
Do
anyway.
you have any idea where I can get...
What's that supposed to? The only energy I know of is in the car batteries you find in the trash heaps.
Okay, so
everywhere.
that's out
Yeah.
front.
Well, I should have guessed that you can't give much useful information, lazy.
Oh, I have a whole bunch
I
of new
think-
stuff.
Whatever.
Never a bit.
So,
You don't get not a... Because you're small. Lady.
Exactly.
Huh.
So, can we pick this lock?
If you know the trick, you don't even have to use the lever in the cockpit. On the other hand, if you know the lever, you don't need any tricks. Luckily, I'm a...
Which means that's not going to work.
Not even with this? What kind of a lockpick is this? Sugarpuff. Huh. Well, that could spell anything. Huh.
Do you need a hint?
Under normal circumstances, no, but to speed this along, sure. Give me something.
The first thing you need to do is clean the window so you can see inside.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
He's trying to read something through the window.
Oh, I thought it was, like, written in the dirt on the window. Never mind.
Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need, well, to be in the mood. And soap.
Okay. Oh, also, did we figure out... I don't think I can use the coffee powder on the bowl.
Toro! Oh,
Yeah, that's for
great.
the coffee.
Yeah, I know
It only
that.
has eyes for the cow.
But I thought maybe that would spice it up a little bit, too.
Well,
Okay, so soap, we have a bathroom, and we have water, so I can probably not... Oh, well, I have the other... There's a lot of places where you can get the same kinds of things here.
but only one place where you can actually get soap.
Let me see if I can water this.
I don't see why Tony...
Okay, well, it doesn't want to do that. Throw it in the boiling pot! Hot sponge!
I don't like the direction this is taking at all.
So wait, why would it let me
I
do
don't like
that?
the direction this...
Because that's the detergent in it, so it already has soap in it.
Ah, I see. Well, then he should have said, I don't just want to make it wet.
He did say, I need water and fnur and soap.
Yeah, out here he said that.
And that's the only place where you have soap.
Ugh. Is this really necessary? Oh.
Yes, earn your keep, Rufus.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugarpuff. Stupid name.
Okay, then. I see. That makes more sense to me now that I understand that.
Shouldn't he be mean? Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exact.
About
Again, what was
Sugarpuff.
Sugarpuff? Maybe I found your key, Sugarpuff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Oh, what color was the dancing pirouette thing? We'll go with blue.
I don't think
Pink.
pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugarpuff.
Yeah, I'm so happy I could just explode.
Put a magnet on yourself and you will.
I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
This is Sugarpuff's key, not mine.
When has that ever stopped you from complaining about things that you put in your inventory from other people? Okay, now we get in. Couple too many puzzles right now that involve gaining access to places, unlocking things.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting on the sugar. So much power in such a heap of junk. What a waste. Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
Okay. So I could try using this lockpick for something else.
I can't crack open, but how do I get access to the power that...
Well, put in wires together, something metal. I feel like I probably need... I'll use a syringe!
I can't crack open the hull with this, but how do I get access to the power...
Just, This inventory system is not so responsive.
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow! Yeah! Ow! Good job, Rufus. I should take that. Ah! But not with bare hands.
You got rid of your asbestos gloves. Can I fill acid balloons? Tell me I can do acid balloons.
What I need here is some kind of container.
Balloons
I
count.
already used the urn of Tony's mother's ashes for my underwater barbecue.
I want to put it in the hand torch.
What I need here...
Yes, yes, yes. Funnel's not going to cut it. I don't think I have anything at the moment, so I'm just going to let that battery acid leak out all over the place. Alright, I'm going to go back in here. First of all, see if anybody has anything else to say.
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
You again? Is it my turn already?
No.
Number 6, Wenzel.
Wenzel!
I'll skid. Don't
We
look.
can't do anything useful here yet.
Welcome back, Grey Wind, I guess. Oh, the syringe. That's an interesting thought as well.
Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
I want...
No,
No.
okay.
Well, thanks for your...
Nothing new. But you need some coffee powder.
Focus, Rufus. She can still...
Okay, I guess that's the only thing I'm gonna get. So,
Do you want me to tell you areas you can do things?
yeah, just to hurry things along.
You can start the detonation plan now, and you can also do some things in Wenzel's house.
Yeah, I figured Wenzel's house was of some import at this point. Oh, I should probably not lean so far back, so I can still speak into le microphone. Okay, so this pipe looks like it needed a magnet.
The magnets
I'm
are
more
for
attractive.
something else.
The magnets are to indicate where to dig the tunnel to blow stuff up, right? And I want to blow up this pipe.
No, that's not how it works, dear.
What do you mean that's not how it works? That's exactly how it works.
No, it's not.
That's what he said. Look.
On the map.
Huh, this is a...
Oh, yeah, I guess that would make more sense, sticking tiny little magnets. Evidently, they're not that powerful.
I mean, I know Rufus is dumb, but
Hey, I'm just getting in character.
use the magnets on the
Yes,
map.
dear. Checkmate. Okay, so I want to blow up Rufus's basement, or whoever's basement, Wetzel's Pretzel's basement.
I want to, but I don't know if that's the best thing to do.
Let's blow up the water and make that go every which way. And Tony's probably gonna love this. Okay, here we go. Ring, ring, ring goes the bell.
I'm just letting
Oh,
you do this
the
because you
blast
want to
signal.
do this. Not
Take
because it's
cover!
actually a puzzle
Imminent
solution.
blast!
That didn't actually do anything you wanted it to do.
No, I didn't think so, but I bet it annoyed the heck out of her. Let's see if she's yelling at me. No.
I've got to go.
But here...
Oh well.
Let me know if you want a hint on this, because it's obvious in retrospect.
Okay, well, wherever these go, alarms go off. That much I know. So let me just perform this again.
Oh! Take cover!
Problem I have with this puzzle is it doesn't give you the right feedback to let you know what you're doing right or wrong.
Yeah.
Because it looks like those alarms should be important, and they're really not.
Okay, and so what he
Hello
says...
Hey!
How does that detonate?
Oh! The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the position.
Yep, we got that
Then
much.
Yuri
Yep.
and I give a signal to the miner, who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
Right, thanks.
Bye, Sugar.
So you have no...
Seems like it.
Or just give it away, no Lynch. I was just at town hall, but my wife told me nothing was there.
There's nothing you can do there.
Ah. So, okay. So that's one of the miners. I see. Now I understand that. So he...
I see there's some...
Yeah. Gonzo had to go. Seems
What's
like
your
the
main
trash hunters
conversation
have messed
topic
up
with
another
them?
Right, is trying to get them out of the way, and there are
main
different
thing is
jobs that they
the
do.
law.
What's
Forget
your
it.
secondary
I see there's some
conversation?
Yeah, seems like the trash hunters have messed up another detonation.
What idiots. But the main thing is, the line's shorter. That means maybe I could...
Forget it.
Okay.
What's
So-
on their head?
Yeah, right, I see that. Let me get back out to the place where I can do something about it.
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to ring the bell yet. I wanted to look at the map. Okay, move along, move along. So,
No,
propeller head.
yeah.
I know,
Okay.
I'm getting this.
Okay.
I can't be expected to solve every single puzzle the moment I lay eyes on it.
Why not?
Okay. So, and I think there was a guy who had a goofy helmet like that, and I think that was also one of the helmets. We'll give that a shot.
Oh! Take...
No, I didn't get your house.
It's a little bit easier to see here
Yeah.
what they look like.
Is it this thing down here? That looks like the thing. So, that. Now we'll try this.
Oh! The blast signal. Take...
I think if the other people, like if I had gone in to see his ex and she were Tony, and if she were complaining about the blast signal and like I'm glad I'm here, something like that, that other people acknowledged that it happened around their place. I think that would have been a nice clue to have. But nobody else seemed to say anything about it.
Hello, Lottie.
You will get...
Yeah, that's why I was saying it works in retrospect.
Is it my
because
turn
in
already?
retrospect you can say, oh, their
What?
house
Right.
looked like the houses.
I'll skid
but
it. Don't let...
I don't know. I don't think
I've
that
waited
puzzle
long
gives you
enough.
the best
Now
feedback
it's
if you
time
don't
to go
pick
the
up on
whole
the hat
hog.
thing right away.
For which I have plenty of time.
Okay, so post office is closed. All
Middle
that.
click here.
Wait, what? Ah,
What have we here?
one of these puzzles.
I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do. Nah, who needs patience when there's a supply of explosives underground?
Good time to save. Haven't saved in a while. The interface here confuses me a little bit because things are all spread out on other sides, and then the confirm looks like it's part of the background. Okay, what is that ringing bell, Japanese Dragon Rider? That's probably the alarm that was outside, indicating that the bomb explosions had gone off. I lost track of what I was doing. Oh, we need to get Wenzel
out of the way. Because he's 62 and you're now 63.
Inject him with poison.
He doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself.
Well, that is something Rufus would do.
Oh, did I go everywhere there was to go here? Yeah, maybe I did. Okay, so he needs to find water. So we talked about finding water in his basement, which is why I wanted to blow up the pipe, because I figure if we flood the basement, then that is everything we need to do there. So
you have what you need in your inventory for that.
Okay, so there is a furnace. It won't let me look at it to say anything about it. So what can we put in the furnace? Can we clog it up with the red curtain?
The curtain went down on Deponia long ago. The after-show party will be in Elysium.
Can we balloon it?
It tasted of window putty anyway. If only the balloons weren't sagging so miserably, like Wenzel.
Okay, can we inflate the balloons with a hand torch?
That's not how you make hot air.
You don't have
to
what
peel
you
all the
need in your
molten plastic
inventory
off it.
to
Yeah.
inflate the balloons.
Okay. Oh, laughing gas. And back we go. There we go.
The clown among clowns. The clown amongst the
Wait, what?
clowns.
Okay, well, we're just going to talk about clown balloons. And back there, let's see if it wants me to do this yet. Okay.
Okay.
So,
That's right. You need one more thing before you can do that balloon thing. Do you want me to tell you where it's located?
oh, you might as well.
It's in Tony's shop.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this is more of an open-ended adventure game than is probably ideal to stream, because there's so many places you can backtrack to. Now let's talk to you again.
What was that again?
Their gift, you hand them in at the post. And
Right,
no,
and the post
can't
office
you-
wasn't
why are they-
open at last check. It
I need
won't let
some
me in
ingredient-
If there's
to
nothing
there
in
unless
the
I hurt
fridge,
myself
you
severely.
won't be getting anything else.
No.
And start.
I could put something in the
I've gotta
fridge
go.
for her
But
and then
here-
come back. Let's see. Oh, how did I not look at this?
Anchored all the
Oh, maybe I did. I just didn't interact with it.
Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts.
What else am I missing? I got the vouchers. Did I
This
do
is
anything
where
with
Tony's
Paul?
budgie cage used to hang, but he couldn't cope with.
He died
Yeah.
after you.
Something you already did should have worked, if I'm remembering correctly.
Ah, terrific. The rotten smell from Sector 9 isn't so disgusting.
Okay, chat.
Look-
What am I
look
missing?
in your inventory. Huh. I was sure that you got a fish hook from interacting with her. I mean, not from interacting with her, but from the jar. I was sure that you got a fish hook.
Well,
Hands off my.
Oh, I
I
think you need to do something else with her to be able to get it, unfortunately.
Possibly. Is there anything of hers I can pretend to give back?
Been there, done that.
No,
the only thing
Whoa.
that really helps with Tony is her tranquilizer.
You can't do that yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So, looking back at the inventory O. Okay, so...
Clean water.
I remember
Where
certain
can I
parts
get
of the
clean
puzzle, but I
water?
forgot what order you have to do them in.
Nah. Wives are used to locate dangerous fumes. But wait, why do I need dangerous fumes?
Is he telling me that I should just go away and go in the mine? What can you do with what you've got here?
Too
Well, you
bad.
should
He
refill
keeps
up a
his beak
balloon
firm. Hard to
since you're
believe.
close by here.
Oh, did it? Oh, that's disappointing. I have to redo that. I'll do that in the meantime. Oh, wait. Going the wrong way! Who do we got in chat yet? Anybody still here? I know we got a couple people, but aside from the obvious ones.
Okay.
And I think we'll bring whatever this puzzle is to a close and then call it a night. Once we've done something satisfactory. There's still the acid that I need some sort of container for.
Oh, combine a few items in your inventory with the dart.
That's no fun with empty balloons. Burst.
Well, that was totally useless.
Oh. I didn't mean that one.
All right.
The clown.
No, stop talking about clowns. Okay, we're not going to do anything else with the balloon. Things we can combine.
Try combining the funnel and the dart.
The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. The arrow is missing a certain something, though.
Okay.
This would make a fabulous all-round tool.
No, you need the...
Who needs...
You need another component before it'll let you combine it.
Okay, I don't even see why I need to be doing that yet, though. But
I don't want to spoil the whole puzzle for you.
the espresso says no, Lynch. I know we're working on that.
What? It's all written down. Just bring me. Till then, I'll do some fine tuning.
Okay. About to
Keep it
clean water.
clean, water.
My father always told me that
Hog
bullshitter.
Someday,
Energy-rich water.
I have no. Hanek told me that sometimes.
Yeah, we got the batteries.
How about you?
I mean, we'd still need
Exhausting.
water,
Hanek
but
is working.
Hanek!
I guess you'll have to move it.
Exhausted. The recipe said... I don't know what that...
I don't know either. Liquid that make
That's...
What's scared? Just imagine.
that obvious... Don't worry.
Hurry up! I can't wait.
I'll be getting on.
You.
okay. Well, maybe I can at least clear up my inventory a little bit.
So, I have the powder already.
Good.
So, I have the
You
Oh.
need to put it in the right slot.
So, I have the powder.
Okay, good. That's... What was that? Something just fell, it looked like. Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you don't need to do the Tony thing before you finish the espresso.
This, for once, is not... I think I'm making good...
You should be able to do either the bull or part of Wenzel's thing now.
I still don't see what purpose the bull serves, though.
He's part of the espresso puzzle.
I still don't see what he has to do with anything yet, though. Alright, so we put the balloon...
Go to the basement.
Okay.
You can do something with the pipe right now.
If my impeccable sense of
Gotta drill a hole in the pipe. Okay, I've drilled a hole in the pipe. So, of course it won't let me do anything else here. So we know that the balloon goes in there and it floats up and does something.
Where does the water reserve go?
The water reserve goes into somebody's house, but it didn't... It looked like... Well, maybe that's one of his chimneys. It doesn't actually look like that's part of his house.
Okay, so that's for a later thing then. Sorry, I'm mixing up the order of what
Alright.
to do here. Try going to the bowl. You need the bowl for the espresso.
Okay. So basically...
I'm sorry, I'm leading him astray. I'm trying to do things out of order.
Well, at this point, I'm no longer really solving the puzzles and playing adventure games. I'm just letting other people point me in directions. Okay, so the bowl needs something exciting. Right? I'm going to save here in case I use my laughing gas, and it's a bad idea. Yes, override. Okay.
What makes bowls angry?
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! What good is it being the best of matadors if the bull isn't even looking? Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes. You have to be age 8. Huh? Well, it's still below my class, but at least the taurine tanks are open now. One more time.
If you say so. I'm still missing how the bowl plays into this, and it's frustrating to me.
You need his liquid.
I know, but I don't know why there's liquid. And I don't know how it's beneficial.
Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play.
And it's like a robot bull.
It's hydraulic fluid.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's more sentient than I feel like it should be. Just
bull's blood. Check.
So that was one of the kinds of water that you needed. But they should have just called it, instead of revitalizing liquid, they should have just called it,
That stuff
you know,
looks pretty
bull's
harmless.
blood.
I think I can afford to lose
So
a
you're,
few
you're
drops.
trying to get.
Did Wenzel say so? Okay. And presumably nothing else I can do right now with the battery acid, and I still need water. Emergency phone? How long has that been there?
This thing ruined. Hello? I want to report a crime. Great. Inspector Gizmo seems to be out.
You
but
know
as soon
where
as you
he is.
accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
Okay. Thinking for a second. So we need the battery acid, and we need to get water in his basement so that we can get in to see the mayor about acquiring the girl, and to wake her up we still need that clean water,
which you can't get until after you do Wenzel. And in order to do Wenzel, you need to do the Tony puzzle. So I think you have to do her thing next. I'm trying to remember.
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you...
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me. I'll have a good long laugh.
so I'm reading that as I need to injure myself for her to give me that key, and
I've got to...
But here...
that's the only way I can think of. That maybe she'd go over and unlock the cabinet herself, leaving this place unattended. Okay.
Stop! Word to the... And let... I said...
The post office will be closed.
Until the clock on the sign is back.
The post office will...
What clock on what sign? Is that what we're talking about?
The post office will be open... o'clock? What? Oh, there's something missing.
Oh, maybe the parrot has something to do with it. Go back to the parrot. I think No Lynch might be right.
I'm starving!
But again, I don't see how
Doesn't
this is
seem to be feeling
beneficial.
So well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect dangerous fumes now?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
How cute. He's talking in his sleep.
Go back to...
Well, hang on a second. So
Okay, should I just...
I have a parrot. The next time I actually solve a puzzle that feels like it's solving a puzzle, I will bring this to an end so everyone can go to sleep. But I don't really want to sort of leave it in limbo here. Okay, so I got a puzzle. I got a parrot puzzle. That can... Thank you, No Lynch, for just doing that.
Look what I brought you.
Another dead bird?
It's not dead. It's just resting.
Okay, there we go.
That's what you said about the pigeon.
They call it cryogenic sleep. It was a time travel experiment.
In my refrigerator?
Well, where else would it be cold enough? There's not much room in your heart, after all.
No more dead animals.
All right. I'll go and wake him up.
You do that somewhere else.
Okay, so
This is
first
where
of
Tony's
all,
budgie cage
this is
is
where
going.
Tony's
But
budgie
you
cage
couldn't cope with it.
used to
So
hang.
let's get out.
So
He
we
died.
currently
Yeah,
don't
after
have a cage here. So it doesn't look like...
You don't need a cage.
I know, but I'm saying it doesn't look like I should have an animal here. Second of all, I don't recall any conversation with her about I miss my animal so much, you should get me a replacement. Getting a little... I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not taking the time to really sit and read and process these things, but I'm starting to get a little annoyed at the lack of feedback on some of these things. Okay, so we need to bring the parrot back. Stab the parrot.
Huh. He doesn't wake up despite the bull's blood. Wrong blood type, maybe?
So we just performed a horrible transfusion. We could burn it.
Hey, I don't abuse pets, and in exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments.
We can poke the parrot.
Hey, I don't abuse pets. And
We can...
in exchange, I won't be able to wake the sleepyhead with this.
Okay, so probably none of these things. What else wakes up birds? I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah, maybe that Star Wars talk isn't so bad after all. Okay. The bull's blood did not wake up the bird. Maybe I can just get some regular coffee from the bartender?
It's all ready. Just bring till then.
Okay. I'll be up.
Get it. You.
Could this be one of the ingredients?
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Oh, crap. And I was...
It's all written. Just bring...
Okay, so not what we're actually looking for here. Okay. Hi, glowy rat thing. Bird thing, whatever. Okay. So we knocked out... I wonder if there's a way to... Let's use the fire extinguisher.
Boy, how often did people around me carry...
Yeah, okay, maybe not. Let's put it on the tree! No, now I'm just reaching. Okay.
Wakey, wakey.
Wait, what?
Boy, oh boy. Certifiably knocked out.
I don't even know what just happened there. Bring it to the doctor, maybe? Splash some water on it? I've got a couple of ideas here. I'll pursue them and see where they take me. Are you looking this up for me now?
Yeah, just because I'm getting myself confused with what order.
Gizmo
things
never
are supposed to
understood
happen,
my
so
philosophy, although it's focus, Rufus. She can...
It's been a few years since I've played the
Okay.
game.
Alright. Parrot. What wakes up parrots? I could stick them in the peppers. For crying out loud! Picking you up. Oh, I can't do that anymore. So we seem to be confused now. We seem to be confused now about what needs to happen.
Hey, I don't abuse pets.
I was just making dinner. Okay. So Parrot seems to be a dead end for right now. Yeah, I agree that it would make sense to get the coffee to wake up the girl and the bird. But that still leaves me with needing to get clean water.
Which I believe you can't get until afterwards.
And see, now people are telling me things and it's just making this more confusing. Okay, so this goes all the way around, which I feel like is probably beneficial somehow for some reason. Maybe I can rig it to stop at some other pipe, like here.
Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac. Where
Protective
am I supposed to practice
cover
spinning now?
to his chimney. Can I get it off?
Wenzel has attached a... Wenzel has attached...
Okay, I could try and reanimate the parrot. That is interesting. Yeah, I don't think that was...
Wenzel has attached...
And we determined that this...
Follow the arrow.
Okay, no one seems to have an internet to be able to look this up for me then. My wife's looking. And I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing up here. Although I'll talk to Wenzel again.
Hey, Wenzel. What? Maybe...
What is it?
Do you have any...
Clear? That's
So what? My hope?
legend has. That's how he got to be mayor of Cool. They say that there are still a few.
That's my old man. He left...
Yeah, okay, so get into
It
the
is possible to.
town hall. Okay, so I need to do sort of an order of this.
I think I...
Whatever.
Late.
Exact.
So first, I need to flood his basement. Because then he'll leave, and then, or whatever will happen, and then I'll be able to get into the town hall, and then I'll get my clear water, and then I can revive the parrot, and then I can do whatever needs to be done with Tony to get the hook, which does something. And I tried putting the balloon up here, and that just floats away. Does the parrot fit in the furnace?
Wakey, wakey. Boy, oh boy. Certifiably knocked out.
Well, that was interesting.
Go back to the store.
Okay.
Take the vouchers a bunch of times.
Take the
Hey,
vouchers
stop.
a
What
bunch of
exact-
times.
I just thought it'd be good to take...
I did that
some
like
of
2 or 3 times already.
To send
Try
all my
it. Keep
friends
trying
some
it.
hooks and lead weights, obviously. Just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in.
Okay,
Breathe
do
out.
stuff while she's meditating.
Evidently, yes. Okay, so this really ticks me off, and maybe it's just and maybe it's just because I'm getting tired.
All right.
Try the hook thing
Yeah.
again.
But I clicked on those vouchers at least 2 or 3 times, and it gave me the same message.
Okay.
Ouch! Look at that!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please! I'm bleeding to death here!
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Okay, so now you should have the hooks and the key.
Yeah, and
which
so now I should have
opens up-
everything that I need. So I'm going to go back first to her house. And I'm going to open that cabinet that I've been trying to open all game. With the parrot.
Wakey, wakey, boy.
Key of first aid kit. Well, I'll be. Is that a flux capacitor in there?
Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the cause. I wonder what he meant by that.
Yay!
Tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo. I wonder what he...
Parrot needs that.
He's already knocked out.
Poor parrot.
So I'm hoping that the way this was supposed to be conceived was you're concocting this potion to wake up the girl, but she just wakes up on her own and you use it on the parrot instead. Like you're stuck with this thing of, well, now I made a wake-up potion, what am I supposed to do with it? Okay. I forgot for a second what I'm doing. I have the tranquilizer, Right. And I have the hook.
Somebody
You need a balloon.
Right.
But it's not me.
Go get a balloon.
Yeah. What happened to my... Oh, that's right. I used it on...
Wrong.
Right. I went to the wrong emergency station. The puzzles are okay. It's the feedback about the puzzles.
I agree.
And it's also that I am getting tired. I've been at this for several hours now, and that, as I've said before, I'm trying to juggle, doing an interesting stream and responding to people on chat and trying to solve these things in a rapid-fire fashion so that there's always something new going on that you haven't quite seen yet.
And bad, confusing advice from your wife.
And bad, confusing advice from my wife and the chat, and people telling me all sorts of things, so I know I'm not playing this the way the developers intended, so I will give them that much credit. But I have a balloon, and let's hook the balloon. Okay.
That's a miniature version of my free-floating crane. I wonder what happened to the original. I never did find that cow.
Okay. Save, and let's overwrite. Yep. And let's solve this. Let's make this a mighty puzzle solution, and then find a satisfactory place to rein this in for the night.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
Okay. See, the problem is, I did the balloon thing once and was surprised by it. I thought it came out of this top one. I didn't realize it came out of here. It's annoying that you need to keep filling up, balloon after balloon. So, let's try this and see what happens. Good. Lovely.
Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment. Wenzel?
I'm down here! Come quick! You won't believe your eyes!
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just...
Yeah, better keep that to yourself.
You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's device. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment.
Oh, so thoughtful.
Triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
Take that. Well.
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle. Clear water. Hey, that's my...
See if it works on it.
To do with Wenzel's...
Can we tranquilize the water?
I don't want any...
No. Can we bathe the parrot?
I don't want anything...
Okay, he doesn't want anything to do with the well. But it's clean water.
But he won't use it as...
But he won't use it. But I got the divining rod out of that, and I got Wenzel out of the way. Intentional pun is intentional, but you know that. Alright. Yay, now we can go somewhere and do something.
He believes the
Okay,
water
I didn't
vein
click.
might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
Well, that looks like it might be me.
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I
Already called your number, didn't I?
Hello, Lottie.
You again?
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I
Already called.
I'll skip.
Don't.
So we'll finish up the mayor's office, and then everybody goes to bed.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here.
Oh.
That was before he betrayed the community.
Oh, plot.
Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
And you've met Rufus.
Why?
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic. But you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
So I like the depth that is being added to the game by the revelation that his father was the mayor, but that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more world building to get a better sense of where this place is, what it's like, what its history is like, because I think that overall you'll have a richer universe, which takes the focus off of Rufus being a jerk and makes it more about liking this world that he's a part of. So I'm hoping we're seeing the beginning of a trend here.
But
There
you're
are
too
two
late.
more
The
games.
hearing is
You'll get your
over.
fill.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but
Keep trying to bring it back to Star Wars, don't you?
Have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
Hey, WD.
No, it was.
We're actually
different.
just about to bring this to a close.
You wouldn't even stand
But you get a
a
couple
chance
minutes.
if the hearing wasn't over already.
But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, You wouldn't
With
even
your
stand a
altitude,
chance
really.
if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally, there is a God. Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
I can't stop thinking about what you said. That my father manipulated the planet's magnetic field.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
While that's funny, it's probably not the real reason.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made...
I'm stuck.
Fine. Are we done?
You bet.
Oh, now.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. When does the post office open again?
Whenever.
Right. The girl...
Wrong. I've already... Are we done?
Yes.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to call it a night. Thank you, everybody who joined me for the whole stream or part of the stream, or the video if you're watching this after the fact. And that's about it for now. So if you enjoyed this and would like to participate in future streams, I will be picking up with this whenever I feel like it over the next week or two, and there won't be as much fanfare as usual. I'm just going to start streaming, maybe blop something out onto Twitch or something, so be sure to follow me on Twitter, or Twitch, or Facebook, or wherever, but definitely on Twitch, Flashman85 Live if you're watching this video after the fact, and you'll get an email notification, hopefully, about when I'm going live. So, thank you, and if you have any comments or anything like that, be sure to let me know. Ways to improve the stream or things that you enjoyed about it. I'm always up for positive feedback and constructive feedback. So, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye!